Space exploration. The space shuttle, the most ambitious space vehicle to date, certainly the United States space shuttle, in service from 1981 to 2011. This system used solid fuel rocket boosters and a large external tank for liquid fuel in combination with the airplane-like vehicle, the orbiter, to lift up to 7 crew members and 25 tons of payload into a low Earth orbit and remain there for as long as 2 weeks. Because the orbiter, which carried the expensive liquid fuel rocket engines, could be refurbished and flown again repeatedly, the shuttle is regarded as the first reusable space launch system. It was used for launching satellites, repairing them in space, and even returning them to Earth, and served as a kind of temporary space station for performing scientific experiments. While the space shuttle was intended to be a method of transportation between the ground and low Earth orbit, it became the only space habitat for astronauts from its first launch until mid-1990s. Fun fact about the space shuttle. 8.5 minutes, the space shuttle accelerates at a launch from 0 to 17,400 miles per hour, almost 9 times as fast as a rifle bullet. If the main engines pumped water instead of fuel, they would drain the average sized swimming pool in 25 seconds. The solid rocket boosters consume more than 10 tons of fuel each second of the launch. The orbiter has more than 2.5 million parts, including 230 miles of wire. Metric matter. The global international standard for measurement in science and engineering is the metric system. To compete in global markets as the space industry does, you need to learn metric. This can at first lead to confusion, as is the case with tons and tones. A ton is an imperial unit of 2,000 pounds, with each pound weighing 16 ounces. The metric version of the ounce is the gram, and in the pound is the kilogram. Kilo equals 1,000. 1 kilogram equals 2.2 pounds, and 1,000 kilograms is a ton, often noted by the metric ton, or MT, which works out to be 2,020 pounds, or 10% more than a ton. For this reason, and as Mars Climate Orbiter highlighted, it is very important to be clear about which measuring system you're using. International Space Station. NASA began planning a permanent space station in the late 1960s. And in 1984, President Ronald Reagan revealed the plans for the Space Freedom Station, a cooperative effort among the United States, Canada, Japan, and some European nations. But the space station was redesigned yet again in 1993. Russia and Brazil joined the project, and the name was changed to the International Space Station, ISS. The ISS is an engineering marvel, a challenge to design, construct, test, outfit, assemble, and operate. What was originally built to last at least 15 years in orbit, it was designed with a safety factor of 2, meaning that it could last 30 years. 16 countries have contributed to its construction. More than 100 major pieces have been assembled in orbit more than 200 miles above Earth. In the 1990s, the United States and Russia brought U.S. astronauts and Russian cosmonauts together to operate the Mir space station. Space Shuttle Atlantis docked with the Mir for the first time in 1993. It was one of 9 trips to Mir to exchange crew members, bring supplies, and in this case, deliver new module to the station. The new countries gained valuable experience working together and laid the foundation for its eventual construction and operation of the International Space Station. Okay, I'll read more later.